financial solutions to money, relationships, wellness, and more. Shine a light onto your day and into your life. Power Your Life with Dr. Joanne White.
Welcome to Power Your Life. I'm Joanne White, your host. With over 30 years business experience, my first guest has found that there's no roadmap for leadership success. So she created a business of her own to help support emerging and established leaders. She's here now to tell us all about it. Joining me via Skype is Gwen Webber-McLeod. Welcome, Gwen. How are you?
Welcome. I'm great. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you this morning.
It's wonderful for you to be here. So you have worked with so many individuals and organizations and companies, teaching them about leaders and leadership and helping them develop their skills. What do leaders need to do? Right now there's a lot of question and doubt among our leaders and really being able to believe and trust leaders. What do you think is important for leaders to do, leaders in any organization or anywhere, to gain or regain the trust of their organization, their members, their team?
You know, what I observe in the most successful leaders that we support in my company is that they focus on three specific things. They focus on developing a philosophy that allows them to be their authentic self at all times. They then look at developing skills and then find ways to manifest that philosophy throughout their behavior. I think that word-deed alignment is critical in building trust with leaders. And employees always say to me, I get to be the undercover boss on my journey to helping leaders. And what employees always say to me is that we hear what leaders say, but we only believe what we see them do.
So it's about not only being authentic, but saying what you say and living it out and acting it out and being true to your words. Is that what I'm hearing?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking for in leaders that I support. And all of the evidence, I really believe in evidence-based leadership. Will I see your leadership manifesting through your behavior and business outcomes? And that's exactly what employees are looking for as well.
Great. And also, all of us, men, women, we're all leaders in our own lives. What do we need to believe in that within ourselves, Gwen?
You know, I'm so glad you mentioned that, Dr. White, because I truly believe that, leaders need to live one life, to define their personal missions, have their values, and be that individual at all times. And in my work, I'm observing that it requires confidence, competence, courage, and calm to be that kind of authentic leader on a regular and daily basis.
So confidence, calm, I love those. That's so important. But how does a leader, especially a young leader, or even a leader that's more established, how do they develop the confidence that's necessary to stand in front of people, to get people to do what they need to do, to make their organization again or their team flourish? What's one component, Gwen?
You know, one of the things that I would encourage people to do is just practice. Practice makes perfect, and that may sound a bit cliche, but every leader that I work with, including myself, says that there were moments we were faking it till we made it, but we just on a daily basis trusted that if we just stepped out and did what we were desiring to do, that the confidence would come. So confidence is I think like developing a muscle.
So confidence, it's so important to believe in ourselves. And what if, I know it's a lot of young leaders, they're doubting who they are, they're doubting whether or not they're going to be able to regain the trust, the respect of their team, of the people that they need to serve, their constituents. What is so important in terms of believing that they have that when they're sort of floundering?
You know, my company's tagline is that leadership is not a job to do alone. And when I'm working with emerging leaders, and for me, that could be someone between the ages of 12 and 30, one of the things that I think helps them is to get some external affirmation from a trusted advisor. So I encourage everyone to have a mentor or even to utilize an executive coach.
So mentoring, I think that's so important. I have a mentor and I've mentored so many people, and mentoring really helps you with that one-on-one, feeling valuable, feeling important, and being able to share concerns, even the doubts that we're talking about. Is that correct?
Absolutely. I truly believe that mentoring and executive coaching is where rubber meets the road. And that, when I ask people how did they arrive at their places of leadership, they often say to me, because I demonstrated technically that I could do the task of that job. But no one ever asked me what I really knew about building trust, building teams, supporting people through change. And I think the opportunity to develop those skills really comes by having a safe one-on-one, respectful relationship with a mentor or a coach.
So relationship with a coach, relationship with your team, relationship with yourself. All of that is about relationship, and they're key. Gwen,
Absolutely.
it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much being with us today, and have a
Thank
blessed
you.
day. Still
Thank
to
you so
come,
much. I
are you a
appreciate it.
restless sleeper and groggy during the day? Ahead, we'll have some tips to help you overcome that constant tired feeling.